is the video that we're watching.
I think something about Quinn liking dogs is one of them.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, actually. I really need to get ahead of that one. No. So I made most of these when I was in high school. I really need everyone to keep that in mind.
I like that you have a playlist just called Kalimba.
I think there's one video in there. Are you not intrigued by the playlist that says videos that make me come?
With 248 videos?
There's a lot of videos that make me come. Anyway.
Play the video.
Yes.
Oh.
Is this a school talent show?
Kind of, yeah. It was like a pageant for the boys, which I guess I was at the time. We started out with very few clothes and then put clothes on in a sexy manner.
That was not. None of this is sexy. Oh, Quinn, how did your parents not know?
That I was queer?
Yeah.
You know, my dad found an entry in my journal where I talked about having sex with a guy, and he trauma blocked it.
You know what? I'm gonna have a hot take here. This is innovative.
Thank you, actually. We weren't supposed to sexually grind. He chose to sexually grind.
And you had to match his energy.
No, I didn't realize he was sexually grinding.
Quinn, I'm so glad you're not a straight man, because you were not pulling that shit off.
Oh, I was so uncomfortable in my body. Perhaps because I was trans, perhaps because I was 17 years old and autistic.
Perhaps both. Was
Perhaps
it a gun?
both. Yeah. It didn't work.
Yeah, but why is there a gun involved? Even a fake one.
Oh,
What's
he
the
was
point of
Mr. J. Rotzi, so he was like representing the like cadets and stuff.
Confuses me. That's pretty cool, actually.
Hey, you know what? So
it was cool after you stopped struggling to put the jacket on?
I think as like a funny bit, if you know it's not supposed to be taken seriously, I think it works. Hot take, possibly.
All of a
I
sudden,
get it.
you're canceled.
on a cringe level of like 1 to 10, not that cringe.
I'd say probably like a 3. Like,
yeah, I'd put that low.
That
you
really isn't
like
anything.
You guys were kids. I don't think
Meet
that's the
Jesus
worst you
Lover,
got.
Daniel Zachariah Matthews. That looks like it's gonna suck.
I'm intrigued
Yeah.
to it.
Why? My parents adopted me right after I was born because they wanted to make sure that I was sexually pure throughout my entire life.
I'm so glad you're not this person anymore. I don't get how people hate trans people, because imagine living in a world with that.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I looked at it.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't like any of it.
I need a reprieve for myself.
We're only 40 seconds into this video.
I've never been gladder that a video's been so short. I'm sweating.
This is bad.
9 years ago.
Not even a full decade?
Ouch. No.
You did this shit in 2016.
You know what happened? I think Trump became president and like it was all over for me, you know?
When were
Anyway,
you a senior in high school?
2016. I was a senior in high school.
You
when I
were a
filmed this.
senior in this?
Yes.
Okay, so like me and Rachel were starting high school. So you weren't even in high school when we started high school. Me and Rachel were in 8th grade when you filmed this.
So you've never had sexual encounters?
Oh, sweet Jesus, no. I haven't even touched myself sexually.
That was probably true then.
I just pee like this.
This is comedy gold, actually.
That was actually really good.
This here is shameful. The only thing I'm dead is Jesus.
I've never seen videos of you from 2016. Is that an accent you're putting on?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the character.
Okay. I just want to make sure the accent is also part of the character.
She's like, have you been hiding your accent from us?
Did you have an accent in 2016 or is this fake?
So that was a bit more
10
cringe.
I'd put that at an 8.
Which line saved it?
You standing like
I think
Starfish.
pissing like a starfish saved it.
go up.
Yeah, what's up?
I emailed a sneeze porn star. Click on that.
These two morons decided to unpack the
Poop
history
eater.
of various kinks and fetishes.
Loud and proud.
Welcome to episode 2 of Kink Police Sneeze Fetishes, as we email a sneeze.
What was episode 1?
It wasn't good.
What was it?
It was discovering that they exist. And we're like, holy shit, this is crazy for like 8 minutes. So this was filmed 5 years ago. At this point in my life, I think I was probably the foremost expert on
This was
sneeze
only
fetishes.
5 years ago?
This was only 5 years
You
ago.
were legally old enough to drink?
You could have filmed this and then went and sat at a bar, Quinn. How do you feel about that?
Welcome to Kink Police.
This was a choice. This is...
Oh.
Why are you sniffing coke?
Pepper. 'Cause it
No,
makes you
wait, that's
sneeze.
actually funny.
Hey, you know what?
I get
Thanks,
that.
man.
That's
Yeah,
funny. That's
yeah.
a good one. I don't like that.
So you're not a sneeze fetishist, is what we've learned.
Obviously.
Let it be known.
What do you mean what we've learned?
Not into sneezing. Not a fan.
Before anything. Wow, that was crazy. I have a really good bit, but I have to wait for it to be farther away. Actually, I'm into sneeze fetishes.
Don't you dare talk about sneezing like that. Oh, there's just scissors.
Oh no, that might be too real. Actually. Oh.
Please don't sneeze.
Oh wait, what's all this pepper doing in my pocket?
Where does feather come from?
So I need to point out, this has 62,000 views. This is what made this main channel pop off and like ruined my life forever.
Right, absolutely.
Because I became known as the sneeze kink guy.
Let me introduce you to Jasmine J.
Are you telling me I can open an OnlyFans and only do sneezing?
Yeah.
What have I been doing? No, wait, what
This
have
is-
I been doing?
This is an untapped market.
Let's get yeah, I'll sell my tissues. Fuck it.
I did try to find her YouTube channel because I felt like that would have been amazing content. But I think YouTube took it down for...
I can't believe I had to search Jasmine J sneezing at some point of my
Go
life.
to my very nice clip store that has tons of sneezing videos.
Why did you do that to her?
What is the saturation on this video, Quinn?
I know, I've heard that.
God forbid I notice poor filtering.
Quinn, you weren't cringe. Quinn, you were just bad at editing.
Couldn't edit.
You tell me you looked at this and you're like, this is good.
I did at the
Give this
time.
kid Adobe Premiere Pro right now.
The sad thing is I did have Adobe Premiere Pro.
Adobe Premiere Pro is gonna hit you and be like, take it down.
You're gonna get a cease and desist from Premiere Pro.
They're like, you're gonna tell them this was the MacBook photo booth. Your ears are so adorable.
I thought they were uneven.
They are.
Oh.
They're lopsided as shit. One's up and one's sideways. Are you guys in a
I'll give
Barnes
you
and
that.
Noble right
You
now?
tried.
Yeah.
Were you guys looking up this porn star's account in
No,
Barnes and Noble?
no, we weren't. We were filming the B-roll for this, for her email. We filmed that.
that B-roll in Barnes and Noble? Quinn,
was-
that's disrespectful.
It was a slow day.
The mom and her 2 kids under the age of 8
They're upstairs in the children's section.
watching this.
Part 3 of this was me interviewing 3 separate.
There's another part?
Yeah, it was a series. It was a trilogy.
Welcome to Sneeze Fetish 4.
I guess no, yeah. I don't
I
like
did
I don't recognize this individual, but I also know that I came from this. How do we feel about this outfit?
Not great. You want to be straight so bad. You're masking so hard. I like that you tucked your ears. And some people don't.
Ears.
I'll try to keep it to myself, but when I noticed your ears are lopsided, I didn't even have a chance to keep it back. I was like, oh my god, are your ears like...
I've gotten 25 years of my life without ever worrying once about my ears. I was like, yeah, the underbite's kind of bad, but like whatever. The nose is kind of big, but whatever. Never once was I like, there's a third thing. Are
The other one sticks that way.
they covered right now? Yeah.
Pull them out.
We were
No!
doing the-
I want to see roasting people that don't exist. I'm
Okay.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is Helen Keller in this video?
that was a bit of a jump scare, Quinn.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
haircut is bad.
I've never seen that before.
Believe it or not, I think this was after I shaved my own head.
So believe it or
You
not,
genuinely have gorgeous hair. Why did you do that to it?
I wasn't trans at the time.
the more space between your hair and your ears, the more obvious it is that your ears are fucked up. I'm seeing it now for the first time. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't like the way that like there's so much space between your nose and your mouth.
There's not even that much space.
I just have to find something. And like the shitty thing is, there's not a whole lot. My head is also tilted in this angle, I will
It
say.
actually makes them look even, the way your head is tilted.
Wait, Lisette, pull your ears out for me real quick. I just want to see something. Yeah, no, yours are good. I just wanted to see. I don't think I've ever seen your ears like out before. They're always kind of.
I wear my hair in a ponytail.
I don't look at people's
Do
ears.
I need to get an ear surgery now?
I feel like different features make people look so much more interesting.
Yeah.
And you take that away and you're like, now it's just a nose that you see on a mannequin, you know? Like, it's not your nose.
I was like, yeah, she has something important to say.
He never has anything important to say.
You know what? We should just be. This should just be.
I think
us.
we should. Get a
Yeah.
strobe light. She'll go to sleep for a little bit.
I hope I die.
Before I get started, I would just like to welcome all the new subscribers who came as a result of the accidentally sexting AI video.
Right. Accidentally sexting AI?
Is that not Amy Schumer?
No, not in the slightest. It's a person who doesn't
Amy
exist.
Schumer is a lot uglier. That guy kind of looks like you in that video. It's the ears.
That child? That basic white
I can
child?
only see eyes. I want to make that clear. I can see eyes, forehead, and ears. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to stop commenting like you have an expert opinion when you can't even see the face.
So basically, you saw ears and you were like, "Yep, they're lopsided. That's Gwen." So
You had 3 more minutes in that video.
it was like 30 seconds.
What was your outro? What were you gonna say?
Hey, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And you should do that too right now. So how cringy am I right now?
I mean, I think cringe is just who you are. I think you literally don't know how else to be. But it like works for you now.
Because
If
I'm
that
hot
makes
now.
sense. Not even that, but you're just confident now. Then
If
you
you're
were not
gonna be
confident
cringe,
at all.
you have to own it.
I've become exactly as cringe as I have been, but now.
Listen, hot take. I am so glad you're not pretending to be a straight man anymore. And I'm so glad you're in your own skin now because that's insufferable.
Oh yeah, I sucked.
It's so canon though. Regardless if you're closeted or if you are just uncomfortable, you're going through like puberty. I feel like every teenager before they actually get to discover who they are just super uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah.
Like-
Whether you're trans or cis or straight.
Because
or-
I remember being 16, 17 and being like, am I going to feel like this forever? That's when I was at the height of my
It's just a part
suicidalness.
of being
It's
a
just
teenager.
a part of it. When I was really suicidal, it's because I really thought it was going to be like that forever.
Oh yeah, and that actually is a good reason to want to end it all. And with that, we're gonna leave you with that.
Nobody blames you, but don't kill yourself.
So as you might have noticed, this video was very short because we had to cut a lot of shit. Check out the Patreon, where I can guarantee the outtakes are gonna be longer than this video. Woo! Woo! All right.
If you're watching this, please call the police. I don't even know who this person is. They broke into our house, refused to leave, and they've been holding us at gunpoint in front of the camera.